actually got some sun. We're gonna go back to the back of the farm and shell corn back there, get those 2 fields off, because I want to get the stalks bush hogged and good and dry to bale corn fodder. I went and checked moisture this morning and it was about 19, so we're good enough to shell them fields. And then got 10 good days, so hopefully beans will be finished at the end of the week. We're here shelling this field off. It's the other side of the ditch at the back of the farm. The farm's right up there. See the top 275 and grain cart still at the bend. So waiting on DJ to get back here. I thought I was gonna make it to the end. Well, I was questioning when I got going down the hill, but this back part of the farm, it was pattern tile probably 10 years ago now. So our tile lines are settling back out. I hit one of them tile lines and it come over the front onto the caps. So I wouldn't have made it anyways, but I think we're going to bale the corn fodder off of this, and then after that I think we're definitely going to chisel pile this field to try to get it smoothed up again. And the wheat has a nice green tint to it up there. It's coming through nice. I think DJ set the auger up. We're just running the grain cart up the road to the bin. We're not running the trucks today, so I think DJ's just got the auger running real slow, unloading the wagon at the bin while he comes back here. We can't quite get 3 full dumps on it, so he just takes off every 2 dumps and runs to the bin with what he's got. And we got Benny over there. He took off of work. He's over in the field on the other side of the ditch that we was in a little bit ago, but he had some family stuff to do today, so he took off of work, and we're not running the truck, so he don't need to be in the grain cart. He's over mowing stalks for us to get ready to bale fodder. DJ's running the grain cart, so we might go look at some beans after we get this field done, see if we can switch, but I'm not sure what the game plan is quite yet. Got DJ running me some water. My air intake temp light went off. I come back here and I found bean dust down there smoldering, so we're going to get that cooled down. So we got the thing cooled back down about a half hour ago, and we got back to running. It was just the guy that traded this in, he didn't do a very good job cleaning it up. He didn't blow the machine off before he power washed it. He just looks like he just power washed what was easy to get and just blew all the chaff everywhere with the power washer. So there was some crap caked on one of the intake tubes right next to the engine block that got hot and was smoldering, so we dumped. DJ brought a 2.5 gallon jug of water back so we wouldn't use our fire extinguishers, and we dumped that on it and then cleaned it out with a screwdriver, and I just got out and checked it again and everything's running. So Just waiting on the grain cart. I imagine we'll get the rest of this field on the next cart. One thing I don't like about this is right here on my mapping, I was right there at the tip of my finger where we shut it off, and I shelled all that before the GPS woke up. It seems like it takes this thing a while to get signal if you shut the engine off, so it didn't map everything, and you can't go by the colors on that because I thought it's not quite calibrated yet. I need to see if I can find a weigh wagon or something with scales on it to bring out here and actually check the moisture or calibrate this, because we did it once and I was still getting 380 bushel to the acre, and I know that ain't the case. So we're out here at this field at the shop that we opened up 2 weeks ago and was 28% moisture. We're down to 22 now, and what's left here is maybe going to fill the grain cart. So we're going to save 12 rows to do a calibration load, try to get this yield monitor a little closer. But we're going to go ahead and shell the rest of this field because we got enough 18-19% corn in the bin to blend this with the dryer that will be all right for less than 1,000 bushel, maybe 1,000 bushel left out here in this field. So that's what we're going to do, and then we'll probably go check beans because the home farm will be done. Now it's 12 rows left out here. DJ's still feathering the auger at the grain cart, so we'll run up here and dump what I've got on here, and we'll create a new task to do the last 12 rows of the field. The DJ's gonna run that wagon into Heritage at the graph and get an empty weight on it. And we'll put what's little bits on the combine and he'll run that back in there, get a full weight. We'll subtract the difference, and then I'll put that into the monitor on the combine, and that'll adjust the yield monitor. See how full the bin is. The home farm is done. That's what happens when you forget to close those doors. I don't know, for about a third full, so that ain't too bad for this farm. If it doesn't get rained on, this will make some nice bedding. Benny's about done with this field. I'll have a little triangle over there to do, and then you can go up by the shop. He's carrying quite a bit on the mower. So the total weight of corn that DJ took in and got weighed was 4,060 pounds. So the combine's saying we had 54.59, so we'll change that to 40.60 and enter it. And our error was 34.5%. So now that should correct things the next time we go to run. Well, I put the combine away too soon. We just went and checked some beans. We're going to go run beans now. It's supposed to be breezy tonight, so not worried about the frost shutting us down. So we're going to get the corn head off, and I'm going to get this thing switched over, and DJ's going to get the head from the farm that it's at because we're going south, and try to get this farm of soybeans knocked off tonight, and then just keep rolling with them tomorrow. We're running beans. We've got all but one pass left to do in this field. The beans have been doing awesome. We just sent DJ after another wagon. Didn't do any filming in here because the landowner, he was riding with me the whole time, which is fine with me. But we got to another little field to go to, but we got to run up the road with the head on. So he hopped up on his four-wheeler and he's gonna block traffic. We're not sure if I can get to the next field with the head on, but we're gonna try. Hopefully I can get all this pass. Looks like we got about 30. And we're gonna have to come back. Well, we might get it. The beans have been doing awesome. I can't believe how dry they are. We really had no plans on cutting beans today, but we came over and checked them after we shelled corn and they're going good. So I'm gonna try to fill the grain cart up. So I'll put the camera down while I do that. In order to keep us about full header width and dump. Weaving around telephone poles, mailboxes, and trees. I don't think we'll have any problems getting there though. The combine itself won't fit across this culvert, so we're going to go up the road and have to drive across some of our double crop beans. We're running this next little field we're in. Beans are short, but they're producing pretty decent. We're in the landowner's son-in-law made hay off of this for their goats and cattle, so they just brought it out of hay this year. I don't think we didn't get it sprayed soon enough, so I think that's why the beans are short, but yield wise they're not bad. It won't take but a half hour to run this little field, and then we got a beautiful night for running beans. It's cold and we got a really nice breeze. We could run all night if we had storage and the acres right here to do it. Once we get this little field done, we're completely done with beans down this way. These little beans here, they are just amazing me how well they're doing. They're not but knee high, but they're just doing really good. It's kind of neat from this field. The farm is about 3 miles as the crow flies that way, and the point we're at, I can damn near watch DJ drive all the way to the farm with the truck. I can see him over there. I don't know if you guys can, but it's kind of neat being able to see him over there the whole way. I had an extremely full hopper we're going to put in the wagon, so I have 2 of those wagons to empty tomorrow. One thing that I don't like about this is, see how my map there is very incomplete and cut up? That is everywhere that I lost signal. I was kind of told that the AFS technology and these aren't the best, and from what I've used it is definitely not as good as Green Star. I'll learn to get by with that, but the technology side, Deere blows this out of the water. Got out to unhook ahead. It's getting cold out there. It was 23 this morning. It's supposed to be 34 tonight, so it's actually not going to be as cold. Heading home. Kind of hate to quit. We could run all night if we had enough things to dump into, but we got everything full, and that's with us borrowing a wagon. So we'll quit, and it's supposed to be windy all night. So by the time we get started real early tomorrow, getting everything emptied, we'll be able to go by 9 o'clock maybe. Well, it's about midnight now. We got back from running beans and we went in and my mom dropped dinner off over at my house, so we ate, and then Ben and DJ, they both went home and decided since we had a lot of wind, we're probably gonna be able to start running beans fairly early tomorrow. So I want to go ahead and get all these stalks chopped. I've been out here for about an hour now, and I just about got 2 more rounds in this field done, and I'm gonna go to the house. Well guys, I just got in the house for this evening. It's about 12:30. I'm gonna feed the wood stove and I guess get some sleep, and hopefully we'll be starting cutting beans tomorrow. So don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment and subscribe to the channel.